When reporting a traffic accident using the Dubai Police app, which 3 information is required?
What should you do when a worker on the road in front of you is holding this sign?
This sign means that light vehicle drivers have to realise that this area is a blind spot for large trucks and buses.
One of the many techniques to safe driving is
the function of the brakes is to slow down and stop the vehicle. How can you tell if the vehicle ahead of you is slowing down? Allowing for longer gap between your vehicle and other vehicles means you How do you safely exit the main road and without disturbing the flow of traffic? This can act as a warning for drivers who may be feeling tired or sleepy.
a red traffic light means
Select the 2 important considerations to avoid hazards.
What is one way of telling that you are becoming more skilled as a driver? What is one way of telling that you are becoming more skilled as a driver?
Why is it important to stop in a safe place away from traffic if involved in a crash without injuries?
you are driving vehicle A and the biker is about to cross your path. What should you do?
A red light means stop. Do not enter the intersection. The green light means
this traffic sign means
The diagram shows a driver's blind spot. What can you do about blind spots when you drive?
this sign warns of other dangers on the road ahead.
every time you push down on the brake pedal, your brake lights light up to You were driving on a busy street and something caused you to brake and change direction. What just happened?
Driving on the freeway, this sign means
You have just changed lanes and then driving into a parking spot. What should you have done to be safe? What does this sign mean?
as part of defensive driving, how should vehicle B deal with this situation?
Why is tailgating dangerous? This group of signs assign right-of-way priority or direction of travel.
Which vehicle must give way?
If you are involved in a collision, it is very important to When driving at night, it is difficult to judge the speed and driving becomes stressful if
When driving through a flood, it is important to be both
Reporting a traffic accident using the Dubai Police app requires pictures. What is the maximum number of pictures allowed? This sign means parking is illegal at
When you see this sign, you are
This system alerts the driver when the vehicle unintentionally leaves the lane. If you need to, how would you pass a motorcycle?
What is the speed limit in a residential area with single lane when there are no speed limit signs?
Which driver assistance system is designed to increase the driver comfort and decrease workload? If you pass a heavy truck on its right side, there is a possibility that Save People Life is a service category inside Dubai Police app. Using this feature, you may report when a truck is turning into a congested road. What can you do to make that turn easier?
What does this sign mean?
A yellow traffic light means that you must.
When you find yourself overspeeding, it is best to
This sign means you are.
You are driving vehicle A. What should you do?
One of the ways to drive safely around school children is to
You are driving vehicle A. How can you turn safely? When you have developed the skill to control your car, you will then know. What does this sign mean? When coming to a green traffic light, you should.
Select the sign that means dual carriageway ends ahead.
throwing waste from vehicles onto roads is an offence. The fine is the forward collision mitigation system may not perform well under this condition. When dealing with tram movement, priority is always given to
which sign will be displayed in a triangular shape.
Using the Dubai Police app and under the Criminal Services category, you may
In good conditions, you should leave at least a 2-second gap between you and the car in front. When should you leave a larger gap?
New drivers tend to focus more on the mechanical side of operations. This is risky period because
If you are using an Android smartphone, you may download the Dubai Police app from
when being overtaken you must In foggy conditions you may be going faster than you think. If so,
the parking assistance system enable the car park on its own. During the parking maneuver, the driver should
driving under the influence of alcohol is dangerous and foggy driving conditions call for changes in driving style. It may be
the lane support systems will work best if there is warning of sand dunes ahead. What could be a potential problem?
which sign means the road height is limited.
You are driving vehicle A. When can you overtake?
In case of loss of traction due to skidding, this system may apply brakes to individual wheels to create torque. Under the Community Services category of the Dubai Police app, you may find: if you are planning to travel abroad, secure your home in Dubai for free by using this feature of Dubai Police app. Not giving way to convoy or emergency vehicles can lead to an AED 3,000 fine. And
what is the meaning of this traffic sign?
What is one way of telling that you are becoming a more skilled driver? If you are driving at a time when you would normally have been sleeping.
When driving near animals, this sign must be observed.
make driving safe and relaxing for all. Avoid doing these. Flashing headlights or honking the horn to intimidate other drivers. In a crash, serious injuries often result when people are thrown into each other or to parts of the vehicle. How do you prevent this from happening? The driver and the passengers should be wearing a seatbelt properly.
Which of these signs warns of pedestrians crossing ahead?
Vehicles A and B have collided. The most likely cause of the collision is that Vehicle B was following Vehicle A too closely.
Using mobile phones while driving, increases the chances of having a collision.
A police report issued in white form signifies that neither party is at fault or that the other party is unknown.
Which sign prohibits overtaking? This sign means stop. Which category does this sign belong to? Control signs. Which sign means you must not stop in this area? What are triangular signs used for? Warning signs.
Eco-friendly driving habits help protect the environment. It can also help save money on fuel.
You will be a safer driver if you drive just a little bit slower because you can respond to hazards by slowing down quicker.
Between vehicles A and B, which has priority and why? B, because vehicle A is facing a stop sign.
What does this sign mean? End of tunnel. There is a collision ahead and you see an ambulance with lights and sirens activated. How do you deal with it? This sign indicates the presence of slow-moving vehicles that are going uphill.
Make your journey safer and more pleasant by planning the journey in advance.
These are some of the important skills that will make you a safe driver. knowing what hazards to look for in different situations. This road marking means there is a single tram or railway line crossing the road.
You are driving vehicle A. What is the safest way to leave the roundabout? Stay in the left lane as you leave.
You are entering a T-junction and a truck is turning your way. What should you do? Allow for more space to turn.
Why are major junctions lined with diagonal yellow lines? To prevent the junction from being blocked.
You are driving vehicle A. When can you safely turn right? When vehicle B has slowed down and is starting to turn right. When must you drive with lights on? From sunset to sunrise.